Hello, this is Olympia and welcome to a Sims video. The first video I've done on The Sims in about 4 years. Wow, time flies. Yeah, like 2020 I think was the last time I did it. 3 years? 4 years? Something like that. But I'm making these Soul Riders in The Sims, and these aren't going to be very good because I'm not very skilled at making Sims. So this is going to be my struggling to make Sims. Also, this is 15 minutes and I have to narrate for 15 minutes. So you're going to get a lot of rambling. But Alex was up first, and Alex was actually the easiest Sim to make because she's got quite like almost pronounced facial features that make her easier to make because you can just like easily see how to make her. I don't know how I'm explaining it right. I'm not, but you can look at her face and you can easily kind of copy it onto a Sim, whereas the other ones kind of had like facial features that I couldn't work out how to replicate in The Sims. Also, this entire thing took me just over 4.5 hours to film. So it was a long time. I also did it over a few days because I didn't think I could cope doing this over like so many hours. I had to take breaks in between. So yeah, it's 4.5 hours of my life doing this one video. Don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I did the first outfit on Everyday as their newer updated version, and then I did their old version as the second outfit, so I kind of did both. I couldn't change any of their facial features for the old version because otherwise it would change the entire thing, and that wasn't what I was going for. But yeah, I did both of them. And also Alex's outfits were like one of the easiest to do, I think. I struggled a lot with the jumper bit, with like the first one, with trying to find a jumper, because there just aren't that many in Sims. I had a clear out of CC recently, which is custom content for anybody that isn't a Sim person. I had a clear out of custom content, which meant that all my custom content that would have been perfect for this is gone, and I was so mad that I decided to do it afterwards, but it made it a nice challenge. So yeah, Alex was quite easy to do with her hair, and also she is also quite easy to do with her style because I was using these picture references that someone did, like alternate outfits for the Soul Riders, so I was using that as like a reference because they're actually what I would think they would wear. So I was using those as a reference for the rest of the outfits, which you'll see later on in the video as well. I do quite a lot. Yeah, so Alex I did as an outdoor enthusiast, active, loves outdoors and loyal, because that just seems like Alex to a T. The next up was Anne, and I think I'm still not happy with how she came out because I just couldn't get her face right to save my life. Like, I have pink eyes and all the scars and stuff are meant to represent the Pandorian scar she has on her face, but I couldn't get her facial structure right. I struggled so incredibly hard. Like, I struggled so much with this one because she just has like, I don't know how to describe it because I just struggle sometimes with faces. And I tend to make all my Sims look the same. So this was actually a really good exercise to not do that. But I still struggled with like eye shape, face shape, cheekbone structure, and how to get them all looking as Anne is meant to look. So I don't really know how she came out, but yeah, I struggled with her face so much. Also, again, I just did a CC clear out, so all her outfits and hair that I had that would have been perfect for her, I just got rid of, and I'm so mad about it. But I needed to do it because my computer was like not running Sims. It was lagging so much, and I just needed to do a clear out of all my custom content. I mainly got rid of adult custom content, but I kept all like kids and toddler stuff, so I can make them as kids and toddlers. Oh yeah, all the Soul Riders are young adults. I meant to make them as teens, and then I completely forgot to change them down to teens. So they're all just young adults, which was not intentional. I still don't think she looks like Anne at the end, though. I actually liked her old outfit the best, this one, because I think it's the most accurate one I could create out of all of them. So yeah, I struggled to choose Anne's traits when I chose them because I don't know Anne very well. Because in the storyline I haven't actually met her yet. She's still encased in Pandorian, the pink crystal thingy. So I haven't actually met her in the storyline, so I struggled to choose her traits. So I had to go on Wikipedia to find what her traits were, and even then it was struggling to match them to things in Sims 4 because I haven't actually met her yet in the quests. But yeah, I did end up choosing perfectionist, ambitious, loyal, and fabulously wealthy because the aspiration I just could not choose. So I was just like, fabulously wealthy, there we go. Yeah, the Pandorian scar I made up as many scars as possible because I don't have any pink scars. I could have downloaded small CC, but I really don't want to download CC because I just had a clear out of CC. So that was, yeah, I just added as many scars on top of each other as I could, and that made the outfits. Anne was easier to dress than most of the others because I struggled with Alex's because she's just so out of what I usually dress my Sims as, whereas Anne is very much what I do dress my Sims as and what I dress as. So I know a lot of the good outfit choices for that kind of stuff. That preppy, she's preppy. So I have a lot of good outfit choices that I know of for her to pick. So she was a lot easier to dress and quicker. So than all the others, except for maybe Lisa. I think Lisa was actually the quickest that I did. Yeah. I did this over so many hours that I can't even remember how long things took. I just kind of started, blacked out, came back around, and I was like, oh, got a sim. That's basically how this entire thing went down. Oh, I hate making sims and love making them at the exact same time, which is an interesting dilemma. Yeah. For Alex, I also made sure that I set her as romantic preferences to women because she's obviously got a girlfriend, so, you know, we can't have her being whatever the Sims are naturally. They're all aromantic naturally, apparently, because they just never have anything selected. So, but yeah, here's picking the traits. Sometimes I would stop halfway through, and I had to pick all the traits before I actually did any of their stuff. So. Yeah, that's just Anne. I'm still not happy with her. No, I don't like Anne. Out of all of them, Anne is my most... She's the one that I struggled with the most facially, and also, well, apart from Linda. Linda I struggled with most facially. I think Anne and Linda are the two that don't look right, or the same as they should be with their characters. As I was coming back to it over different days, because I was filming over different days, I was just tweaking the other two that I've done and the ones that I do further on, because when you come back after like sleeping on it, you notice little details that you can change that makes them look more like their character. Linda I struggled with so much because I couldn't get her skin tone right. I still don't think it's right. I still just think I just kind of guessed. I don't even think Lisa's skin tone is right. I think it's a little bit off, and it really annoys me, but yeah. Or you can just see a flash of, like, my files then. Yeah, so Linda I struggled with so much because she's got a weird face shape, and I don't know how to explain it, but I just struggled to make it in The Sims because also the reference picture I was using was side-on, I think, or, like, mostly side-on, so I struggled to make her in The Sims because I couldn't work out her facial structure properly. Also, I put lipstick on her lips because in the reference picture, her lips are like reddish, whereas in The Sims, they're naturally not, or with the skin details, they're naturally not. Because obviously I use skin details because I use CC, and everybody that uses CC pretty much has skin details, because why are you going to get CC if you don't get skin details? Obviously. Yeah, Linda was the easiest first outfit to make, I think. She has the simplest first outfit to make. Yeah, I also forgot to do Linda's first old version entirely the first time that I was recording this, so I had to go back and do that on later. But I made Linda a genius, geek, cat lover, and an academic aspiration, because that's just, she was like the easiest person to for traits ever. All the others I struggled incredibly with because Alex was like second easiest because I've known her the longest out of all the Soul Riders, and then Linda was the second easiest because they have like 2 genius and geeky traits, so easy. And then Lisa was the third easiest, and then Anne was the next easiest. She was the hardest. Anne was the hardest because Anne I don't know yet very well. I don't know at all in the story. The only thing I know about Anne is things that the Soul Riders have told me. But yeah, Linda was surprisingly easy to make outfit wise. I don't really know why out of all of them she was really easy, but I think it's just because she has like, I also made her really short, by the way. She's like the shortest out of all of them. She just wears sweaters, so like just going for sweaters is just kind of like a good starting point, and then go from there. Also, her colours are like purple and grey, so you see in like her first outfit she has like purple and grey, so I try and incorporate that. Also green, the references I was using. The references I was using, her outfits came out the best out of all of them, I think, but they came out nothing like the reference pictures, because there just aren't jodhpurs in The Sims, and there just aren't sweaters like there are in the reference picture in The Sims. And some things are untucked and some things are tucked, which was really annoying, by the way. I also just used the same outfit for her hot and cold, her hot wear and her everyday wear, but I just changed the leggings because I was feeling lazy that day, apparently. Yeah, at least I had to do her traits first because I had to go, but I also made this new character, so I was like, oh, I have to do traits. And then obviously the final character is Lisa, and Lisa is a musical genius, music lover, creative and loyal. Which one's the aspiration? I think it's musical genius is the aspiration, obviously. I forgot to make Linda's old outfit, so that was making Linda's old outfit. So, I also tweaking Linda because I was not happy with Linda. I'm still not happy with Linda. I think Linda could have come out so much better. Lisa, I think I struggled with her face initially, but then I hit a point and I was like, oh, this is actually quite easy. Yeah, so I hit that point and then it's smooth sailing from there. She's also the last Soul Rider I had to do. I'm thinking about maybe doing more of these, like making characters in The Sims in the future. If that's something that's interesting, maybe I will do that. Also, it's just kind of fun for me just to change up what I'm doing, because it's still Star Stable related, because I'm still doing Star Stable stuff. I'm making the Star Stable characters in Sims, but it just gives me a bit of a different platform to use, so I'm not always on Star Stable. Yeah, so it's also just a bit, mixing up the content a little bit. Lisa's hair was incredibly difficult because she has like short hair, and I had a perfect bit of CC hair for this, and I got rid of it. That's going to be my biggest complaint, is that I got rid of all my CC. But yeah, so I went with this hair. Also, it's red because that's the closest colour I could get to like her reddish purple hair that she has in this Star Stable. And also, I actually preferred her old outfit to her new outfits, I think. Although her new outfits were easier to incorporate into The Sims. So, I had great fun with hats though, because her hats are amazing and I got to go find some. Alex also has a hat. I tried to find one with headphones on it in orange, but all the ones with headphones in it with orange aren't beanies, and she wears beanies. So I had to just kind of cut the headphones out of Alex's outfit. But I gave Lisa a mohawk in her old outfit because she has that crazy hairstyle that's like spiky and stuff, but we don't have anything like that in Sims. So, not anything in vanilla Sims anyway. I might have had something in my CC folders that I just got cleaned out. I'm never going to let that go. Yeah, you can see I was giving her hats. But yeah, so I gave her a mohawk in her old outfit, and I think it suits her. So yeah, she also had makeup on for every outfit, literally, and I had to take it off every single time, which is really annoying. I wish there was like a clear all makeup button, but there isn't. I gave none of the Soul Riders makeup because I was not prepared to sit there for like 2 hours and do just makeup, because that's how long it takes me, because I'm so bad at makeup anything. Yeah, but I did like giving her hats because I could find the hats really easily, and they were actually looked really good with her outfits. I never give my Sims hats. I think I should, because It looked really good. Also jewellery, I don't tend to give my Sims jewellery, but Lisa has like a necklace on, I think. And so I kind of incorporated that into a few outfits. Yeah. Her hot weather gear is just like, I put jeans on. I can't imagine wearing jeans in summer. I can barely wear jeans in winter. But yeah, Lisa was an interesting character because in her old style, I would have been able to use like crop tops and stuff, but in her new style, it has to be like leather jackets. And so I was a bit like, I wish I could have done her old style because then I could have used crop tops, but oh well. So yeah, we've nearly reached the end where I've actually done them all. I was just putting hats on. That was the last thing, hats and jewellery. Also, they added a medical wearables bit, which I had a fiddle around with whilst I was making these, but I don't remember when I did that, so yeah. Let me know what you think of all the Soul Riders that I did. You're going to get a few screenshots of them now. And yeah, follow my Instagram, Olympia.Peacechild. Follow my Twitch, OlympiaPeacechild. Follow Sybil's Instagram, Sybil the Walking Cat. And I shall see you in another video. And yeah, hopefully you like this kind of video. I want to do more of them because I found this really fun. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!